Hello my fellow word enthusiasts. Today we are going to explore some negative words that might not be a part of your everyday vocabulary, but they sure pack a punch. Here are the words: irascible, fracas, mollycoddle, decadent, Philistinism and plagiarism. But before going further, do subscribe to The English Nut on Facebook, Instagram, X and YouTube. Thank you. Irascible means easily angered or prone to outbursts of temper. Imagine someone who's always on the verge of a tantrum. You know, like that one friend who can't stand slow internet speeds? The word comes from the Latin irasci, meaning to be angry. So if you ever find yourself saying, "I'm irascible today," you're basically admitting that you're a ticking time bomb of irritation. The irascible old man yelled at the children for playing too close to the garden. Her irascible nature made it difficult for her to maintain long-term friendships. After a long, stressful day, even the smallest inconvenience made him irascible. Irascible was suggested by my viewer, Jayesh Purohit. Fracas. It means a noisy, disorderly fight or quarrel. Think of it as a kerfuffle with a bit more chaos. Originating from the Italian word fracassare, meaning to make an uproar or to smash, a fracas is what happens when peace and quiet take a vacation. So next time you witness a loud argument, you can say, "That was quite the fracas." The fracas outside the pub drew a large crowd of onlookers. What started as a minor disagreement quickly escalated into a full-blown fracas. The police were called to break up the fracas at the soccer match. The word fracas was suggested by my viewer Jayesh Purohit. Now let's talk about mollycoddle. This delightful word means to overprotect or spoil someone. Derived from Molly, a nickname for Mary, and coddle, meaning to treat tenderly, it's what happens when you pamper someone to the point of making them soft. So if you know someone who's being overprotected, you might say, "Stop mollycoddling them." You shouldn't mollycoddle your children. They need to learn how to handle difficulties on their own. The manager accused the coach of mollycoddling the players instead of pushing them to improve. Her mollycoddling behavior annoyed her friends, who believed she was overly protective. The word mollycoddle was suggested by my viewer Mona Girish Shah. Moving on, we have decadent. This word describes something marked by decay or decline, often due to excessive indulgence in pleasure or luxury. The word comes from the Latin decadere, meaning to fall or decay. So while those indulgent chocolates might taste divine, too many can lead you down a decadent path. The party was a decadent affair with gourmet food and endless champagne. Living a decadent lifestyle, he quickly squandered his inheritance. Champagne and chocolates for breakfast? So decadent. The word decadent was suggested by my viewer Ishani Mukhopadhyay. Next up is Philistinism. It's a disdain for or lack of appreciation of art and culture. Originating from the Philistines, an ancient people seen as uncultured by their neighbors, a modern-day Philistine may say, "Why visit an art gallery when I can watch TV?" It's a reminder to appreciate the finer things in life. In the comedy The Rivals, playwright Richard Sheridan identifies a violent aristocrat as that bloodthirsty Philistine, Sir Lucius O'Trigger. His Philistinism was evident when he dismissed the entire art exhibit as boring. Critics accused the new government policy of promoting Philistinism by cutting funding for the arts. Her Philistinism made her the odd one out among her friends who loved visiting museums and theatres. The word Philistinism was suggested by Saurabh Agarwal. Plagiarism is a serious word that means taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as your own. From the Latin plagiarius, meaning kidnapper, plagiarism is intellectual theft. Remember, it's always better to be original. After all, imitation might be flattery, but plagiarism is a crime. The student was expelled for committing plagiarism in his final paper. Plagiarism can ruin a writer's career if they are caught using someone else's work without credit. She was accused of plagiarism after several passages in her book were found to be identical to another author's work. The word plagiarism was suggested by my viewer Jayashree Hallur. And there you have it, folks. 6 intriguing words with a bit of a dark side. Whether you're describing an irascible friend, a fracas at a party, or the dangers of mollycoddling, these words add color and depth to your vocabulary. So go forth and use them wisely. Until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of words, and do let me know your thoughts on today's video in the comments below. I'm the English Nut. Bye for now.